Hello, Alexandra. I can't go on today's date. I was looking forward to it too, but...
Another cancellation, huh? This is already the third time in a row. What do you mean you're going to skip the date with your girlfriend in the first place?
I'm sorry. Don't be so hard on me. I've been busy at work. I had to work on my day off again today. It's an important client, so I couldn't miss it.
Do hairdressers have to work on short notice? You said you always work shifts.
My job is not just giving people haircuts. I'm also in a higher position, so I have to do all kinds of chores.
Are you sure it's work? I thought you had other things to do. You sound suspicious anyway.
I'm telling you the truth. Trust me, Alexandra. I'm sorry, but I might not be able to see you for a while. I'm really sorry.
What? Why?
I've been really busy at work. I'm really bad at arranging things, so I can't go on a date because I want to concentrate on work for a while.
I see. Okay then. So when can we see each other again?
I guess it depends on work. I want to see you soon, so I'll do my best. I'll call you as soon as I get settled.
You don't need to tell me the exact date, but can you tell me approximately when we can meet each other? Christmas is 2 weeks from now. We can spend Christmas together, right? You promised me, remember?
I know. How could I forget my promise with you?
Then, can we spend Christmas together? Can't we?
I can't spend the whole day, but I think we can meet during noon.
What? Are you telling me that you can't even stay overnight on Christmas Day?
Sorry. I really want to spend time with you all day long, but I have to work on Christmas Day too. It's also time for a hairdresser like me to earn money.
Sorry to hear that. Seems like it's quite tough to be a hairdresser. All right then. From around Christmas to the beginning of the year is the best time to make money, isn't it?
I'm really sorry.
Never mind. You're just doing your job. It can't be helped. So I'll be patient.
Thank you. I'm glad to have such a nice person like you as my girlfriend. I really am.
Can I call you or text you on the phone? I don't want to get in the way of your work. I'll just send you a good morning or something. I'd like to at least say hi to you since I won't be able to see you for a while.
Well, that's okay. But if I'm busy with work, I might not be able to reply as often as I should.
Don't worry about that. I'll be patient. I don't want you to think that I'm a depressed woman.
Thank you. I'll work hard so I can spend with you. I'm looking forward to seeing you at Christmas.
Me too. Good luck at work then. Toby, good morning. How's work? Still busy? Be careful not to get sick. Please pick up the phone, Toby. Where are you? I need to talk to you for a minute.
What's up? You scared me with all those notifications.
Well, it's Christmas today. What about our date? You're not going to tell me you forgot, are you?
How could I forget? Of course, I remember. But I haven't finished work yet. I don't think I can go out now.
Work? Are you sure?
Yeah, of course. It's Christmas, isn't it? We have a lot of customers. I've been very busy all week until today.
So much so that you can't even read my messages for a week?
Seriously, I don't have time for that.
Not even a minute before bed? Or a minute during dinner? So busy that you haven't had a second to read my messages?
It's all for today's date with you. I was working hard. I'm sorry I left your messages unread.
So, are we having a date today? It's already past midnight.
I'll come see you as soon as I finish work.
What time does your work end?
Well, I don't know yet.
Look, if you don't want to go on a date with me, just say so. Be a man, Toby. I don't like it when you whine. If you want to break up with me, just tell me. This kind of thing pisses me off the most.
Huh? What's with that attitude of yours? If that's how you feel, you should have guessed. Were you waiting for me to call? I didn't call you back and canceled our date, so you know what that means, right?
Why are you mad at me? I'm the one who should be upset, not you, Toby. What the hell is wrong with you? You're pissing me off.
I'm pissed off too. I didn't think you were this inconsiderate. I thought I'd just gently fade out from our relationship. Can't you see how sincere I am?
Gently fade away? Sincerity? Oh, give me a break. Just say it out loud. You don't even have the courage to tell me that you want to break up with me? What a coward.
I know you're frustrated because you got dumped. How much of a woman do you think you are? After all, my relationship with you was just a fling. You're not even my girlfriend, so why would I go through the trouble of talking about breaking up with you?
That's really disgusting. And you're married too. I should have been careful in picking my Mr. Right. I'm so depressed about my lack of luck with men.
What? How did you know I'm married? I didn't tell you, did I?
No, you didn't. Not only that, you confessed to me that you were single, right? What was that all about? You deceived me.
I didn't mean to. How did you know that I'm not single? Explain to me, Alexandra.
I went to your workplace, the hair salon where you said you work for. I was worried when I didn't hear anything from you. Also, I was curious about what kind of place you are working at.
You came to my workplace? When? I told you not to come there, didn't I?
Because you want to keep your personal and professional lives separate, right? Besides, you don't want your coworkers making fun of you. You also said that you didn't want your coworkers to take me away from you. You're trying to make it sound so obvious. Because you don't want me to see your wife working with you, do you?
You met my wife? You can't just show up at my workplace. Are you stalking me? You want me to sue you?
Don't change the subject. It just so happened to be a day when you were away for a job. So I guess it's true what you said about you working hard.
I told you I was working. I'm not lying. That's impossible. If you'd behaved, I'd have given you a chance to have some fun. Too bad.
Shut up, prick married man. I got a haircut from your wife. I asked her to give me a short haircut since I got dumped.
What? You pretended to be a client? That's quite scary.
No, wait. What do you mean about pretending? I'm a respectable customer. It's just that the person in charge happens to be my boyfriend's wife.
You were not saying anything nasty about me to my wife, did you? I won't forgive you if you say anything about me having an affair with you.
I didn't tell her, even though I didn't know I was sleeping with someone's husband. What if I get sued?
That's a wise decision. You're having an affair with me. From my wife's point of view, both of us are guilty.
I was supposed to be your real girlfriend.
Sorry, I'm a married man. If you just can't get over me, I'll play with you once in a while.
What are you talking about? I'm not interested in other people's husband. I mean, your wife taught me a lot of things without me having to say anything.
My wife? What did she talk about?
Well, A lot of things. She and I got to know each other really well. We talked about personal things too.
What did you talk about? Tell me.
That the store was opened by your wife and you were just a hired manager. When I told her that my boyfriend was married, she was so worried about me. She said that her husband seemed to be having an affair somewhere else. She really doubted me.
What? What do you mean?
She said she knows that you're cheating on her, but she can't seem to get any proof, so she's having a hard time.
Seriously? My wife is aware that I'm cheating on you? Did she really say that? If it's a lie, you're in huge trouble.
I'm not lying. You can ask your wife if you want to. She wants a divorce as soon as she finds proof of the affair. Of course, she wants to kick you out of the shop too. I know how she feels. We hit it off.
You didn't say anything else, did you? You're telling the truth, right?
Of course, I couldn't tell her. By the way, your wife's haircut was excellent. I'm already her fan. I got her personal business card, so I think I'll go back to the salon.
Don't you dare to come back.
Is it okay to say that? I'm a valued customer, okay? It's awful to kick out a customer. You're a hired manager, so you shouldn't be cocky like that.
Shut up! You found out I'm married, didn't you? Then don't come to the salon anymore.
I guess I'll have to send you your stuff.
My stuff?
Your stuff are in my room. I'll send it to the address on your wife's business card.
Huh? Don't do that! Don't do anything unnecessary.
The building behind the salon is both your office and home. I'll send the stuff here.
I'll go get it at your place.
But I already sent it. It's Christmas. Think of it as a Christmas present from me.
What? You've got to be kidding me.
Oh, but I sent it to your wife. She was very nice to me the other day. A Christmas present from me to your wife.
Huh? You sent it to my wife? What are you doing? There's no excuse for something like that.
Yeah, I sent it to her with some date photos of me and stuff. Some of them are showing how intimate we were. There's too much evidence of infidelity. You have no excuse.
Proof of infidelity? What do you mean by pictures? Intimate? What kind of stuff did you send?
Date photos, kissing. The rest I'm too embarrassed to tell you. But don't worry. I'm hiding my face. I made sure to include an apology to your wife. I didn't know you were married, and I'm sorry.
You've got to be kidding me. What the hell were you thinking?
I bet that was the best Christmas present ever. Now your wife can leave her adulterous husband. Maybe Santa made her wish come true.
Seriously? If my wife divorces me, it's your fault. I'll sue you.
You can't sue me, but your wife can sue me all she wants. On the other hand, you will be sued by me. Are you sure you understand your current situation?
Are you going to sue me? Why should I be sued?
I'll sue you for deceiving me of not telling me that you are a married man. But you won't win this battle. I can guarantee that 100%. I don't think your wife will forgive you for cheating either. You're free to do whatever you want.
I'm sorry that I deceived you. Can you stop sending my stuff? I'm so sorry.
I can't. You can't stop Santa Claus when he's delivering the mails.
I'm so sorry. I can't live with myself if my wife leaves me. I'll lose my job too. How will I survive if my income is cut off?
Anyway, have you ever heard of Black Santa Claus?
What's that?
People say that Black Santa comes and punishes bad kids. I wonder which Santa Claus will come for you. Merry Christmas, scumbag! I haven't heard from Toby since then. Of course, I have not been sued either. A few months later, I went to his wife's salon again. Toby was not there. According to his wife, the divorce was successfully finalized. I was impressed to see his ex-wife smiling so happily. Big sis, can I talk to you for a minute? You know we had a baby last year, right? Yeah, I know. My husband and I talked about it, and we decided that living in an apartment would be too hard for us. So we decided to move there together as a family. We want to raise our kids in a more relaxed environment. So I just want to let you know about that. What? No one told me that you're moving in with the whole family. Huh? Mom said it's fine. I don't have to listen to your opinion, right? No, as you know, I live in this house too. And now, suddenly, you and your family are moving in? We have different working hours, wake-up time, and so on. So frankly speaking, it's a huge problem for me. Gosh, what should I do? Why don't we meet in person and discuss it with your husband in the room? It's not something that can be decided just by texting, is it? That won't be necessary. Why? I know there will be many problems if we live together. Instead of us moving in, you have to move out of the house. No kidding. Why should I do that? It's not a joke. I'm serious. Mom agrees with me too. Listen to me, Madison. Why are you going ahead with this without any discussion with me? I can't believe it. Well, you're not the owner of that house, are you? It was in our mother's name after our father left. So why are you acting like you're the owner? I'm paying for the bills of this house. I'm part of this family too. I've been supporting our mother ever since you left on your own. Now you want to come back because you have a baby and you can't make ends meet? Isn't that too easy? You can't just do whatever you like. By the way, I think you're misunderstanding something, but I don't need your permission. I mean, being a part of the family, it's kind of funny. You're just in that house because you're still single and don't have a place to stay, right? Why don't you take this as a good opportunity to be independent? You are too old to live together with Mom. It's embarrassing. For your information, I'm independent. You're living on your parents' dime and you're telling me that you are independent? Don't make me laugh. You're living off the inheritance from our father, right? I know exactly what you mean. What? I'm not living off my father's inheritance. I have a job and I use my income to pay for my living expenses. You don't know anything about me, so don't talk like you do. You have no right to boast of yourself since you're still living with Mom. I mean, Mom, who owns the house, says that she doesn't want you anymore. I agree with her anyway. Mom also says she'd rather live with her pretty daughter and adorable granddaughter than living with an introvert like you. Shut up and get out! Will you stop being such an annoying person? It makes me feel sorry for myself to have you as a sister. You know exactly what this house is like, and you want to move in? You'll regret it. Huh? Of course I won't regret it. That house is our parents' house. Of course, I know everything about it. That's not what I meant. Oh gosh, just forget it. I understand. I'm leaving. So why don't you do whatever you want? I'm sick of our mother's selfishness lately, and you're right. It's a good opportunity for me. You should have been honest with me from the beginning. If you did so, I wouldn't have gone through all this trouble. I'm so embarrassed to have you as my elder sister. Okay, I'm sorry. Anyway, about me moving out from the house, I need a month to find a new place to live. Yes, I understand. Oh, and just so you know, I won't be your guarantor for the apartment, okay? I don't want to get in trouble if you can't pay the rent. I'm not going to pay a single penny for you. I'm not going to depend on you guys from the beginning. Really? You've been living together with Mom for such a long time now, so I don't trust you. You're working part-time anyway, aren't you? I don't know if you can live on your own with such a modest income. Yeah, whatever. You can say what you want to say since I'm not going to listen to you anyway. Well, I'm busy with work, so I'll see you later. Sis, can I talk to you for a minute? What do you want? You don't need me anymore, do you? I need to borrow some money. What? Why? I thought you moved in with Mom because you could afford to pay for everything. Aren't you living off our father's inheritance? Why are you asking me for money? That's the thing. It doesn't matter. You're my sister. Help me. Let me guess. There is no such thing as our father's inheritance. Am I correct? I think we should call it debt. Yes, that's right. I wonder why Mom didn't tell me about this. I didn't keep it from you, okay? I mean, I told you at our father's funeral. I told you that I was going to disinherit anything related to our father because he had a bad debt. Didn't you listen to what I told you? Oh, maybe you only heard the part about disinheritance. You always cut out the parts that suited you, didn't you? I didn't know. Because Mom had a new car and the inside was remodeled and clean. I thought I had good access to money. I thought Mom was doing it with our father's inheritance. Unfortunately, I must say that it's my money she's been using. I mean, the only reason the house has lasted this long is because I earned and supported Mom. Mom has almost no savings. We've been able to live a normal life because I've been supporting her. I worked so hard on my own, so I wanted her to at least thank me for that. After living together for so many years, she seems to have forgotten all about that. Well, Mom always hates me. I guess she didn't want to admit the fact that she had a daughter like me who supports her. She was a proud woman. I can't believe it! If I had known about that, I would have stopped you from moving out. You want to use me as your ATM? No way. I mean, you're the one who told me to leave, right? Why are you playing the victim now? You kicked me out yourself, so don't rely on me. If you're so desperate for money, why don't you go to get a payday loan or something? They'll lend you the money right away. I don't have the money to pay that back. There's no way I can borrow money. That's why I'm asking you. Seems that this is more serious than I thought. Why don't you use your husband's salary then? You're a housewife. Why can't you handle the budget? His salary is not enough. We only have enough money to live on paycheck by paycheck. Then why don't you work? I can't. I have kids to take care of. Why don't you ask Mom to take care of them? Mom doesn't do anything for me. All she thinks about is spending money. That's right. She doesn't even do much housework, does she? I used to do all the work. But I think you just need to tell her that you can't do it. It seems like your family is already on the verge of collapse. If you don't do something about it, it'll be too late, you know? If you know what I'm talking about, then help me. You're my sister, right? Huh? I don't want to. I've been cut off from you since I left that house. Oh, and by the way, I already waived all inheritance rights, and there's no way you can try to put me on the hook for the debt. So this is completely your problem. Can you just leave me out of it? If you want money, why don't you try working hard? Well then, good luck. After that, Madison sent me daily messages asking for my help, but one day it suddenly stopped. I was curious, so I took a peek at my parents' house and found it deserted. I wondered if they had run away at night. Well, I have cut off all ties with my family, so I have nothing to do with them anymore. When my relatives found out that I didn't help them to the end, they said I was a heartless daughter. When I told them to give their help to my family, they fell in silence. I have already cut ties with those relatives too. Fortunately, my friends are very understanding, and they all praised me for what I did. There are things that are unforgivable even in one's own family. I just couldn't forgive them. What do you think? Please let me know about your opinions in the comment section.